Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 23 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, we're still in GX and we're on to A Reason to Win. Alexis tended to her brother in the infirmary. A mysterious voice suddenly filled her head, saying that she could save her brother under one condition, that she beat him in a duel. It was the voice of Titan. Though to be lost to the Shadow Realm, he had returned as one of the Shadow Riders. Alright, so we duel. And if I win, you restore my brother's memories. That's the deal. Your end of it, at least. But if I win, I get something too. Your spirit key, and your soul to take back with me to the Shadow Realm. When you and I first met up, I was but a charlatan of the shadows. However, since being taken in by them, I am now the real deal, an authentic Shadow Rider. Let us begin. They didn't do anything about the veins in his face, though. But I guess that comes with the territory as being a duelist for the Shadow Realm. Alright, so this is the first time that we're actually going to be playing as Alexis. But we've seen what kind of deck she has. Okay, Messenger of Peace might come in handy, since most of Titan's cards are Archfiends with very high attack. Monsters with 1500 or more attack cannot declare an attack. Once per turn during your standby phase, pay 100 life points or destroy this card. Alright, Cyber Gymnast will come in handy later. But I do have some fusion monsters. But they're all the same. Cyber Blader. So I need Etoile Cyber and Blade Skater. While your opponent controls only one monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle. While your opponent controls only two monsters, double this card's attack. While your opponent controls only three monsters, negate the effects of your opponent's spell, trap, and effect monster cards. Alright, that seems pretty cool, I guess. When your opponent's monster declares an attack on a face-up attack position monster you control, make your opponent's attack a direct attack instead, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the attack of the attack target you control. Also, that monster you control can attack your opponent directly during your next turn. We're gonna go ahead and do that. Was it the right choice to set this guy in attack mode? Who knows? Pandemonium? I see how it's gonna be, huh? Alright, well, at least I don't pay too much. You know what? Attack me directly, I don't care. I'll find a way to get rid of you anyway. Etoile Cyber. If this card attacks your opponent directly, it gains 500 attack during the damage step only. Hold on, let me take a look at Pandemonium. Neither player has to pay life points during the standby phase for each Archfiend monsters. Oh, it's only for Archfiend monsters. Okay. So I think it's time to go ahead and summon Etoile Cyber to the field. Then I'll activate this guy's effect. Oh, so I guess it's only for face-up attack position monsters. Alright, let me get rid of you then. What was he been able to roll? Okay, I'm lucky that wasn't a 3. So I think we'll be fine. I think this would be a good time to apply Messenger of Peace, since both my monsters don't exactly have more than 1500 attack. But it has only 1200 when it declares an attack, and it'll get to 1700 for direct attacks. So I have that going for me at least. Until that happened. Beastly Mirror Ritual? Oh, it brought in Fiend's Mirror. I mean, it can't attack me. But that's pretty annoying to have to deal with. well, at least I'll have Mystical Space Typhoon to back me up. Now, can't declare an attack, so I have that going for me. No sense to use Pandemonium yet, because it's not applying anything bad to me. I'll keep paying that cost, because it's going to keep me alive. If the attack of each monster your opponent controls is higher than the attack of this card can attack your opponent directly. And that is pretty much the case here. I can get some direct attacks on the go. As long as he doesn't bring in anything else, we're golden. Alright, we're in the clear right now. I don't need to play Fusion Stage, because I already have the polymerization. It's gonna be like a slow roll at this, but we got the advantage. As long as the end phase just keeps happening before he can bring in anything else. Let me play Reinforcement of the Army. I could bring in a Blade Skater right now. But at the same time, I could also bring in Cyber Gymnast. Yeah, I think that's what I should do. Because then I can get rid of that damn Fiend's Mirror. I don't need this. Even though I could use it to get a polymerization in my hand. Maybe that's a good idea to do that so I can narrow down my deck even more. I'll go ahead and activate its effect. So now everybody can attack. And I think I have enough damage to win. Yeah, I think I do. There. That went masterfully. No! Not again! Atticus! Lexi. Hattie! Welcome back! Thanks, Lex, for everything. Wait, there's so many unanswered questions. Like how you ever ended up in the Shadow Realm. Titan said you did it for the power. Believe me, Lexi, I never chose to go. One day, a few of us were told to meet at the abandoned dorm, and then it happened. There was supposed to be a duel test in the basement, but instead, we found hundreds of those little shadow fiends. I couldn't escape. I was brought to the Shadow Realm. They brainwashed me for months, until I became this thing called Night Shroud. By who? Who was it that brainwashed you? I never did figure that out. However, the person who called me to take the duel test was Professor Banner. Our Professor Banner? So he's in on it? Oh, I wonder what's going on here. Oh, we got a new booster pack for Jesse. We haven't even seen him yet. Amnael's Endgame. Let's do this. The final Shadow Rider Amnael appeared and took Chaz, Alexis, and Professor Banner's spirit keys. Amnael was now after Jade and Yuki and the final key. While searching for Amnael, Jaden and his friends were led to the abandoned dorm. Exploring the dorm, they discovered a mysterious cave with a large coffin in the corner. Pushing aside the cover revealed the mummified remains of Professor Banner. But to their greater surprise, Amnael emerged from the shadows and removed his mask, to reveal that he was also Professor Banner in disguise. Two Professor Banners? Talk about deja vu. If you're you, then who's that mummy? Do not call me Banner. I am Amnael, your greatest foe. To get any of your friends back, you'll have to beat me. And if you cannot defeat me, you will be joining them. All of you. Come on, Prof. Snap out of it. It's best that you forget the one you knew as Banner. He is no more. What do you mean, no more? To understand everything, you must do just one thing. And that is to duel and defeat me, Jaden. Only then will the truth be revealed. Only then will the secrets be unlocked. Will you accept this challenge? Will you face me? Of course I'll face you! Let's throw down! Alright, I think this is around the point that I possibly stopped watching GX. I think it was because maybe the channels I had on TV were not airing it. Like, I know a lot of GX was not released in America, which kind of sucks. Alright, what do I have here to work with? Okay, he's got some straight offense. 7-colored fish. How am I going to deal with that? Alright, let's see. Hero emerges. What does that do again? When an opponent's monster declares an attack, your opponent chooses one random card from your hand, and if it's a monster, that can be special summoned. Otherwise, special summoned, otherwise sent to the graveyard. Not very good here. Flute of Summoning Karibo. Add one Karibo or one Wing Karibo from your deck to your hand, or special summon one Karibo or Wing Karibo from your deck. I think I'll just add it to my hand. There we go. As long as I have an Elemental Hero Clayman. What else do I have in the fusion deck? Ooh, I have Wild Edge. So I need Blade Edge and Wild Heart for this. I have Thunder Giant. I have Tempest. Shining Flare Wingman. Rampart Blaster. Mudball Man. Mariner, which is Avian and Bubble Man. While you have any face-down cards in your spell and trap card zones, this card can attack your opponent directly. That's a weird effect. It's Flame Wingman, and I have Electrum. So that's Avian, Burstinatrix, Clayman, and Bubble Man. While this card is on the field, this card is also Wind, Water, Fire, and Earth attribute. When this card is fusion summoned, shuffle all banished cards into the decks. This card gains 300 attack for each monster your opponent controls that shares an attribute with this card. That seems pretty beastly. What is also beastly is my defense a la Clayman. Okay, he's got 2 offensive monsters. Both freaking Great Angus and 7-colored fish. I do have a plan to help minimize this threat. I'm gonna go ahead and activate Skyscraper. And I'll also activate and also summon Elemental Hero Wildheart to the field. There. That takes care of one of them. But I do run the risk of losing this guy, obviously. I got an idea. To guarantee that I don't get rid of that dark hole, I'm gonna make sure the only cards in my hand are monsters. Macrocosmos? Oh no. Gonna keep banishing monsters to make Helios stronger. Wow! Got that on the go right away. This card can be special summoned by attributing one Helios to Primordial Sun on your side of the field. And he managed to have both of those in his hand at the same time, of course. The attack and defense of this card becomes the number of monsters that are banished times 200 points. If this card is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard, this card will be special summoned during the end phase, increasing the attack and defense by 300 points! Oh, jeez. So what does Aqua Spirit do? I think it does something. During each of your opponent's standby phases, you can change the battle position of one of your opponent's monster's face-up monster cards. Once changed, the monster must remain in this position for the rest of the turn. Oh, she's gonna do something with that, isn't she? Alright, let's just go and do this. You picked Wing Karibo. Congratulations, you are fail. But attacking it last means it didn't mean anything. When this card resolves, you can special summon one Helios or Primordial Sun from your hand or deck. While this card is face up on the field, any card sent to the graveyard is banished instead. Okay, if this card is destroyed as a result of battle and sent to the graveyard, it'll be special summoned during the end phase. However, if I get rid of it with Dark Hole, it can't be special summoned. But of course, all these cards still get banished. Yeah, every card that goes to the graveyard gets banished. Alright. Oh man, if only I can bring you out. If only I still had that trap card and this in my hand. Sure, let's go for it. Let's see what that face down card is. Oh, I'm not gonna reveal. Now, if he doesn't bring in a monster, Blade Edge is coming out. Oh, this is a golden opportunity. And I mean that sincerely because this armor is also gold. Mirror Gate. When an opponent's monster declares an attack targeting a face-up elemental hero monster you control, switch control of the opponent's attacking monster with the targeted monster you control, then calculate damage. Control of both monsters switches back during the end phase. That seems pretty cool. Now, currently I do have, like, 3 components of, that card. What's it called again? Oh yeah, Electrum. To be fair, that's not a name I would just commonly remember. But I still need offense to win. Especially if he draws another Helios. We're gonna go ahead and bring in Sparkman as well. I am worried about that back row. But it doesn't seem to stop me. There, I win. The mummy is me. My body was ravaged by a curse, and I knew what had to be done. I used alchemy to create a new body, and I placed my soul inside of it. But it is only a matter of time before this body is a pile of dust in the wind. Professor Banner! Jaden, listen carefully to me, my boy. Everything I did was to test you, and to prepare you for the real evil to come. That is why I became a Shadow Rider. Not to take over the world, but to stop the one who is truly trying to. You had to become a better duelist, so that you could face him and hopefully defeat him. The threat is so grave that I had to deceive you. I hope you can forgive me. It's over. He's gone. So what now? From what Banner said, I guess we should be on the lookout for some terrible evil that wants to take over the world. Okay. But when aren't we, really? You got a point there, Cyrus. No, this is different. Banner gave his life to prepare us for this evil that's coming. I just hope we're ready, because whatever we're about to face is going to be unlike anything we've ever faced before. Then you just hit him with the power of friendship. Okay, there we go. Oh, then another challenge deck for Amnael Obey the Alien. I haven't even tried any of the challenge decks yet, but those should be pretty interesting. Anyway, I'm going to stop here, and in the next episode, we'll go to Rise of the Sacred Beasts. Goodbye, everyone. Thanks for watching.